Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of the Bayer Leverkusen career mode. It's the first proper FIFA 16 career mode video on this channel, and yeah, it's very exciting, and I look frantically to try and find the Bayer Leverkusen, but I finally found them. £18 million to spend, £1 million of weekly wages, a lot of money. Now we're going professional, and for not professional because world class. I found a little bit too hard, but yeah. Now we go straight into getting a pre-season tournament invite, and after a little bit of thinking time, I decide to just go with my gut and rely on my FIFA skills, my limited FIFA skills, and actually go for the European International Cup, as you will see in a little while. But I was pondering the Champions Trophy, not so much the Latin America's Invitational. Champions Trophy did look good, but I do decide to go for the European International Cup. So after a little bit, they want us to just like get the squad fit. They want us to reach the round of 16, just all this global transfer network stuff, scout reports, and they want us to qualify for the Champions Cup or in the league. So as you can see, I'm just sort of messing about with the squad at the moment, and I decide to this is the squad, except I bring in the advantage after a little bit of thinking, and as you can sort of tell, I got a bit of a blocked nose up. I've got a bit of a blocked up nose, so I'm not gonna be like 100%. This is not a live commentary. This is pre-recorded footage, and I'm just narrating over it. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do any live comms, unless it's like the cup final or like every day of the season. I might do a live com, or like if we're gonna win the title, I might do a live com, or Champions League semi-final, I might do a live com. I don't know. But yeah, that was my squad, my first team, and then I go on to make a second squad, which is literally almost a fully rotated team. I'll bring in Papadopoulos and Tar into the centre backs, Bosnich and Donati, and then I bring in Kramer and Romalo, who's actually a centre back, but he can actually play as a CDM. Now I bring in Brandt, and after a little bit of thinking about the cam spot, I look deeper into my reserves, ponder, and decide to take Campbell, and then Yurchenko out on the right, and no, not Yurchenko out on the right, sorry, play Mehmedi out on the right, and yeah, he looks pretty good. So does Julian Brandt, and then after a little bit of thinking, play Mehmedi out on the left and Brandt out on the right, because that is their actual positions. Or Mehmedi as a CF, but he can play as a left mid. So just looking at the teams, looking a little bit at the sort of top four people in the squad report. Then I go on and do a little bit of transfer, looking at some transfer targets, and this is my shortlist. So Joel Campbell, Yannick Balassi, Rolando Aarons, Dusan Tadic, Nasser Chadli, Helder Costa, Lakan Traore, Kwando Asamoah, Ivan Perisic, looking pretty tasty. Dennis Cheryshev, Rodrigo De Paul, Yannick Ferreira Carrasco, took a bit of a mouthful, Hesse, Coke, and then I realised that Coke is worth £30 million. No, thank you. And the toilet. So then I go into some training, and I decide to play those 5 players. Sorry, it skipped forward. Yeah, Mehdi, Brandt, Campbell, Chanalogo, and Yedvaj. Yedvaj gets an F, but a couple of B's and C's and D's in there. So we move forward, and we get a couple of inquiries back. Dusan Tadic, £22.5 million they want for him, maybe. Kwando Asamoah, 18.5, and Ivan Perisic, we know his transfer value. I think it was £20 million. Now Yannick Bolasie, 10.5, Joel Campbell, 10 million, 3 million for Rolando Aarons. Decided to get rid of him. Maka Traore, 725k, and yes. If I get some of the figures wrong, don't blame me. I'm looking for a tiny little screen here as I'm narrating over this. But we do actually have a European International Cup game against PSV, and I decide to play the strongest team basically I can, except from Kramer and Mehdi coming in for Hernandez and Aranguiz, who are both on international duty in the South America Cup, or Copa America as it is called normally. We do get a 1-1 draw, which wasn't too bad. Would have preferred to get a win. So just another scout update, and yeah, just looking forward to this game against Marseille, which I am going to play. And as you will see, it's quite an interesting game. Now I get Rodrigo de Paul, his scout report back. He's a 77 rated player. Looking at his actual stats, he looks alright. And I do actually go in with a €7 million bid for him. Just to see what they say. Obviously, we'll probably get rejected, and you'll see what the outcome of that offer is in the next episode, which should be coming out hopefully on Wednesday when you're watching this. Could actually possibly be Thursday. But now we are hopping to a game against Olympique Marseille. I decided to play it. It's basically the strongest team, and yeah, hop straight away into the game, and I hoped for a win, hoped for a pretty decent win. It looked like a sort of rotated Marseille team, not too rotated, but quite rotated, if you know what I mean. Now, yeah, they give the ball pretty sillily away, and they turn, and it's Batshuayi, and he gives it to Alessandrini, and he cuts inside, and he hits the post. A couple of deflections off Berlino. Wendell was left for dead there, breaking ankles for days, as they say. Now Campbell gives the ball into Bender, and Bender looks up and he plays the ball through, and surely this is going to be a goal. No. Johan Pele, I think his name is, gets on his debut a nice little, comes out with a nice little catch. Now we're 11 minutes into this game. Hilbert gives it out to Bellarabi, arguably the star of the team. And Kramer gives the ball into Bender. Now Bender, I saw the run of Campbell, he gets the ball through, he cuts inside, it's a brilliant save by Pele. He tips it over the bar. Now Chanalogu gets the corner in, and it's headed away. We do actually get a chance from this. Not the greatest of chances, but Chanalogu going through and just poking into the keeper's hands. I accidentally double tapped that because I was just pressing X so furiously. I actually do play on alternate, by the way, so if you hear me say like B for lob pass or X for stand tackle, then you'll know what I mean. Sorry. Now, yeah, just they passing it around the back, and then the next highlight, yeah, we come away with the ball just over 20 minutes in. Kramer spots a gap in the defence, and to be honest, I probably shouldn't have passed that. I give it to Bellarabi, chips the ball over the defender. Bellarabi coming inside, and I get tackled, and it goes out for a corner. Now this corner doesn't really come to much. I decided not to actually cross it because I believe the crossing doesn't work, and then I completely contradict myself and cross it, and that is what happens when you cross the ball. So now here's Batshuayi, and he lost it there, and we finally got a decent enough chance to work the keeper. Mehdi got through, and of course he would finish it off. And I was thinking, this guy probably might be the starting striker, maybe the second striker over Leverkusen. Definitely Hernandez will be the starting striker in the first team, but Mehdi has a shout for the second team. So 43 minutes in, and we do get a nice little 1-0 lead. And then just a couple of minutes later, this happens. They're running through. It's Desegli, I think it's called, and a poor cross. And then Silva gives the ball away silly, and now Mehdi, and here he is. He gives the ball to Chanalogu, and Chanalogu just absolutely belts it for a good 20 yards out, 25 maybe. And it bounces just by the keeper, and that's what keepers hate, when the ball bounces just in front of them and just loops past them. So yeah, that gave us our 2-0 lead. And by the way guys, this was nothing to do with sliders. This was just a very good shot from Chanalogu, and if you use Chanalogu and you take long shots with them, you know that they will, that this will happen, this stuff will happen. And yeah, it does creep in at the net at the far post. Pele is of course very angry that he can't repeat the heroic goal that his namesake did outfield. Now make a change. I big on Julian Brandt for Chanalogu. Now the reason I made this change is just because I don't really want to risk Chanalogu. I've actually taken this friendly tournament quite seriously. It's a piece of silverware, and just as I say that, Kramer shoots, and it's just wide. I'm not sure who it was. I think it might have been Mehdi blocking off the keeper. So I think it was on target. I don't think the keeper could have done much about it. Then they make some subs, and so do we. We make I think 5 subs we make. Yakenko, Frey, Romale, Kresic, Papadopoulos and Bosnich, so 6 subs. So we use up all of our subs. Of course you can make unlimited amount of subs on friendlies now. And a little bit of a glitch there, the keeper started walking, that's because we bought a new keeper. And now, you think that's the end of the game? No, it's not. We get a free kick for offside. To be honest, this was the luckiest goal I think I've scored in a very long time. Romano, a substitute, it looks actually pretty decent, tries to get it out wide. The ball deflects through to Mehdi, and he finishes it off, and it's 3-0. And as you will see in the replay, it does get a huge deflection. I was meant to try and get it up to I think it was Julian Brandt, but it just takes a huge deflection, and he was actually offside I think, but because the deflection happened, look at that, nice goal, just because the deflection happened, it deflected, he was played onside. So yeah, that would signal basically the end of the game. And yeah, there's full time. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching this first episode of the Bayer Leverkusen career mode. If you enjoyed it, please smash that like button, and if you're new around here, please subscribe. So 3, 2, 1, peace.